So since other people want to, be a police officer and they want to investigate and they want to try to put cases on people, I just got a question for one Officer Curtis Jackson, the informant, aka the rat. Since he seemed to always be worried about what's going on in other people's business, but he seems to have some issues himself that he need to work out because he's being accused of being an abuser and basically a violator. But at the end of the day, that's all this dude does. He don't have the same energy for people that don't look like him versus people that look like him. And he's the epitome of a coon. But at the end of the day, this dude, he know better than to go after them people that don't look like him because they have a lot of influence. But my question is, he's supposed to be seeking justice and he got everything in the world to say about Diddy. But once again, he need to examine his moral compass. Because at the end of the day, keep in mind, he can deny it all he won't play these games. It's easy to find 50 Cent's paperwork that he's a informant and that he's a snitch. That's why he got popped. He got popped 9 times. Okay. He's on video. He's on video ratting on Murder Inc., talking about that they company got started with drug money and that they was laundering money. He been a rat. And what I don't understand is why the dudes like him get mad when you call them a rat when they're documented for being a rat. And that's just real talk. But my thing is, he got everything in the world to say about Diddy, but where was his constant tweets about Kevin Spacey? Kevin Spacey been sued. And here's the thing, at least 3 people that's been affiliated with Kevin Spacey who refused to accept basically a settlement. 3 of them ended up deleted. Look it up. Kevin Spacey's been accused of doing what Diddy's been accused of doing, but where was the media outrage for Kevin Spacey? Why didn't the media go after Kevin Spacey? All of a sudden, this thing with Sean Puffy Combs is just such a big story, but there was no outrage. Kevin Spacey been sued. He was brought to trial overseas, but there was no, you know what I'm saying? There was no mission to basically ostracize him out of Hollywood. But then again, we know what community Kevin Spacey is part of. So then the same thing with Ezra Miller. Why wasn't, since Curtis Jackson is such a truth seeker and he's out for justice, why didn't he go in on Ezra Miller? He didn't hardly say nothing about Jeffrey Epstein. He didn't say nothing about really Oprah, except for the fact that she come after black men. But everybody knows Oprah Winfrey have a thing against black men based off what happened to her when she was young. But still, at the end of the day, once again, this is just 50 Cent going after a black person. One thing about me, I've kept it balanced since I've been doing this thing. I went after everybody. I've had something to say about everybody. I didn't care what color they was. If they did some BS, I called them out. That's the difference between me and other people on here. At the end of the day, I want my people, black people, to do better, and I want them to be better. But if they on some BS, and one thing about me, I don't just pick on black women, and I just don't pick on black men. That's one thing about me. I hold black men accountable, and I hold black women accountable. If they on some BS, I'm gonna call them out. And that's just the bottom line. It's one of them things. Sometimes it's the black woman's turn to get this ether, and then sometimes it be the black man's turn to get this ether. Then sometimes it be the Hispanic man or the non-black or the white person's turn to get this ether. So I'm balanced with the ether that I issue out for the most part. But you still have to understand I am a black man, so of course I'm gonna show some bias towards my race, like any other normal person should. But we the only ones that's shamed for it. Not only by people that don't look like us, people that look like us trying to impress other people that don't look like us. So there you have it, double whammy. But this is all I'm saying about Curtis Jackson. This dude got all the energy in the world to constantly talk about black people, put down black people, demean black people. This dude, all he does is make fun of Floyd Mayweather, talk about Floyd Mayweather can't do this, he can't do that. But then he says nothing when it comes to the people, when it comes to those other people. But we know he in bed with them. You know, they giving them these networks deals. They giving them millions of dollars to put out these TV shows. So, you know, basically he ain't gonna bite the hand that feeds him. But at the end of the day, this need to be pointed out about him. And I'm gonna be the one to do it. So I'm just cracking up at these 50 Cent supporters. Keep in mind, this is the dude that defends a white dude. And this just goes to show you 50 Cent don't give a damn about black women. One thing about me, I do care about my sisters. Every once in a while, I have to call y'all out, just like I have to call out my brothers. 50 Cent defends and aligns himself and always defends, and he makes this thing about race when it pertains to Eminem. Keep in mind, Eminem made racist songs, extremely racist songs, and he was over the age of 18. He knew what he was doing, and keep in mind, Eminem made these racist songs calling black women stupid, saying they were dumb, that black women didn't measure up to white women. And at the end of the day, when Nick Cannon pointed this out, well, you had some people come after Nick Cannon. You had 50 Cent talking about he want to fight Nick Cannon for calling Eminem out for making those racist songs about black women. And then you had a few bed wenches like the Lovely T trying to defend Eminem. And you had some bad wenches trying to defend Eminem for those racist songs. So 50 Cent really need to check his moral compass. At the end of the day, the only reason why Eminem put 50 Cent on is basically to save face, to restore his image, because basically those songs came out, those demo tapes came out where he was referring to black people as the N-word with the ER. So he basically did it for a PR move, because let's just face the fact, who has Eminem really put on and made blow up? What, D12? Well, Eminem was on most of those D12 songs. So who's he really put on? So it's funny that 50 Cent show all this loyalty to a white boy that made racist songs, but then he don't have that same energy going after these white dudes that sat up there doing the unthinkable. So like I said, I just want to know why ain't he said nothing about Kevin Spacey. He wasn't constantly tweeting about Kevin Spacey. He wasn't constantly tweeting about Ezra Miller. He wasn't constantly tweeting about Jeffrey Epstein. Didn't say nothing about Bob Kraft, didn't say nothing about none of these dudes. But all of a sudden, this dude got something to say about Diddy, sitting up online dry snitching. But he got a long history of snitching. Just like I don't understand why Charleston White with his punk ass said what he said about Gilly the Kid. That was just foul, what he said in regards to Gilly the Kid's son. That was foul, that was weak, that was a bitch move. You know, at the end of the day, Gilly called him a snitch. But Charleston White sits up there on video, embraces, oh yeah, I'm gonna put you in jail. I'm a law-abiding citizen. Well, why did you get mad? When you then sat up there and made videos and stuff and went on these platforms embracing collaborating with law enforcement. But to say when you have people sitting up defending that stuff, that just goes to show you how easily and stupid some black people can be and easily influenced. But I've been telling you for the longest, it's easy to divide the black community. It's easy to infiltrate the black community. All you got to do is be able to quote the latest line from any black rap song, or be able to quote a line from a Menace to Society or Friday, and then for some reason you get invited to the barbecue and somehow you get an N-word pass. Make that make sense. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm just asking these questions about 50 Cent. You need to have that same energy towards everybody, not just towards black people. It's easy for a black person to talk about another black person. Oh yeah, it's easy for another. Yeah, that's all I'm saying, Chase. Why don't 50 Cent have the same energy for Kevin Spacey? Look what Kevin Spacey did. Hey, if you didn't take a settlement from Kevin Spacey, you ended up deleted. At least 3 people affiliated with Kevin Spacey ended up deleted. So-called suicides. Be careful when you hear that word suicide. 3 people. Kevin Spacey been accused of doing the same thing that Sean Combs has been accused of doing. 14-year-old boys, grooming them, violating them, messing with them. He done got sued. But yeah, Kevin Spacey's career is fine. But then again, Kevin Spacey is from a different community. He has two things going in his favor. He's white, and then he's part of a certain community. Man, 50 Cent got restraining orders, documented order of protections against, like I said, and he gets mad when people, oh man, proved it up. Dude, you once again, you on video. Telling on Herb Gotti, telling on Murder. Man, yeah, Murder Inc. got started with drug money and laundered money. Bro, that ain't snitching. That's not snitching. What is you talking about, dude? Like, man, come on, man. Man, Elvis used to have grooming parties. Stevie, you know that. Elvis used to have grooming parties for underage girls. Jerry Lee Lewis married his own first cousin. She was 15 years old, 14, 15 years old. Nobody said nothing. And nobody ain't excusing what P. Diddy doing. But all I'm saying to Officer Curtis Jackson, since you seem to be so infatuated with what P. Diddy doing, if you really want to stop this kind of stuff, just talk about everybody. But he know better than to say something about Kevin Spacey. He know better than to say something about Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller been arrested on several different occasions. Ezra Miller is wanted in other countries. If I'm not mistaken, Ezra Miller is wanted in Ireland. Ezra Miller has been accused of grooming. And Warner Brothers refused to replace him. They sat up there and let that movie, The Flash, come out, and the movie flopped. But then they tanked the Batgirl movie. But they put that Flash movie out that flopped. So that's all I'm saying. 50 Cent got all the energy in the world to sit up here and keep talking about trying to dry snitch and put a case on Diddy, but then he wasn't talking about what should happen to Ezra Miller. He didn't say nothing about Kevin Spacey. Ain't said nothing about Bob Kraft. Ain't said nothing about Steven Tyler. Ain't said nothing about none of the white dudes. Ain't said nothing about the Affleck brothers, who both of them was accused of doing some crazy stuff. Ain't said nothing about Emil Hirsch. Ain't said nothing about those dudes. Make fun of anybody. He got something to say about P. Diddy. He a sucker. I don't even be wanting to chase. I don't even be wanting to do this stuff. But these dudes they be making me do it. I don't even be wanting to talk about dudes like 50 Cent. He really don't deserve our time and energy. But he's such a coon and he's such a coward. Like, dude, you just say that. Like I said, I mean, for real. You ain't said nothing about that white dude that choked out that black man on the subway. You ain't asked for information about him. You ain't tried to dig up dirt on him. Look, at the end of the day, you still bitter because Mace wasn't allowed to come to G Unit because Diddy wouldn't let him come to G Unit. You still bitter about that? Come on, man. Like I said, it's sad. This nigga 50 Cent is 48 years old. This nigga pushing 50, and this dude be acting like a child. Same thing with Charleston White. Charleston White is 50 years old and act like a kid, sitting up taunting somebody about losing a son. And then you got people that's trying to make excuses, trying to justify. Man, shut y'all weak asses up, man. Yeah. Oh, I brought that. Yeah. I brought that up. He said, talking about Eminem sent him a text talking about can he come ride his D, when he gonna let it, like man, talk about, oh, we just play like that, man. Who in the fuck send them kind of, I can tell you there ain't no message between me, 7-8, Goodfella Sports TV, my correspondent Miguel. There ain't no kind of texts like that. There ain't no text. Can't nobody in the LDBC affiliated with the LDBC. I can tell you there ain't no text from me to World Combat Sports talking about when you gonna let me come in town and ride that D. Who in the fuck jokes like that? I can tell you right now. They ain't no. I can tell you they all can bounce that they ain't no. Talking about even like who says a text like for real? And that's what I'm saying. But this dude worried about everybody else. Stevie, this nigga 50 Cent is 48 years old. He want, like, man, this dude is 1 year younger than me. 50 Cent is gonna be 49 like in July or something. Like, man, come on, dude. Are you acting like a kid tweeting and taunting? Like, man, what's wrong? Like, this is why these young niggas don't respect us, man, because we don't set a good example. If 50 Cent can't act his age, then how the hell we gonna tell somebody, a youngster like Kai Kanat, to chill out? If you got these old, man, you heard what the Black Authority said. Sometimes you can't trust these old niggas, and 50 Cent is a prime example. I mean, I don't think you have to be convinced. I mean, it's kind of obvious. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, 50 Cent in 2003, he kind of came out. How did this dude become a successful multi-platinum rapper? When this dude is a documented snitch, he got shot for snitching, for being a rat. And then you had people affiliated with him trying to clean it up. Like, it's documented. And then what I don't understand is, why did this dude get so angry when people say, hey, dude, you a rat. You a rat, dude. You a rat. So I'm just saying, I'm just saying, this dude Curtis, he don't have the same energy. He don't have the same energy for the people that don't look like him. He don't have no type of, you know what I'm saying, relentlessness for the mayonnaise nation. You know, when it comes to these black people, man, he's determined. He determined to dig up. He determined. Bro, you a damn lie. You a damn lie, dude. Don't sit up coming on my channel trying to lie. It's documented that 50 Cent is a rat, dude. You a lie, bro. Don't come on here trying to K for 50, you cornball. Dude must work for 50. Hey, bro. Hey, bro, listen, dude. I'm not finna listen, dude. 50 Cent is on video snitching on Murder Inc. You a damn lie, dude. You a damn lie. You a damn lie. And the police themselves said that 50 Cent filed a restraining order of protection on Murder Inc. Curtis Jackson. So stop it, dude. Stop it. Who the hell you talking to, dude? This dude Gary Steven trying to lie and say that it was the engineer. Man, 50 Cent is the one that filed the restraining order. The police themselves put the information out. They said it themselves, and he's on video dry snitching on Murder Inc. And this dude trying to sit up here and tell a bold-faced lie, dude. You a lie, dude. You a lie. You a lie. I'm telling you, you a lie. But you want attention, Gary? I give you attention. I'm telling you right now, you a lie, dude. Don't come on my channel trolling me. Don't try to come on my channel trying to show me up, trying to challenge me on the information that's documented, you punk. Bro, first of all, New York is the capital of snitches. Okay, and I ain't from no hick town. So here's the thing. This dude's feelings hurt. This is a 50 Cent fan. This dude's, hey, but 50 Cent got some, like, bro, go do your own research. Do your own research. I did it. Do your own shit. Hey, this dude, a 50 Cent fan, he mad because his boy getting his clock cleaned. But like I said, Officer Jackson, he been doing that. Long documented snitch. He got shot for being a rat. He been telling. He's on video telling. He's on. I mean, come on, man. He's on rap beefs telling. Yeah, well, 50 Cent is supposed to be a street dude, but he stayed telling on people. I can tell you this much. Hey, listen, Gary, before I block you, I can tell you this much. I bet you there ain't no paperwork on me. I bet you ain't gonna find no paperwork on me that I ever told on nobody. I ain't never filed a restraining order on another man that beat my ass. And that allegedly stabbed me. We know 50 Cent did it. We know 50 Cent did. Oh, I do know. First of all, oh, okay. So you trying to challenge me? You want some names of iconic New York snitches? Sammy the Bull Gravano. Um, this dude is linked to at least 30 bodies. Alpo linked to at least 20 bodies. Nicky Barnes, rat. Frank Lucas, rat. You want some more? You want some more? That's four right there. That's four right there. Do you want to get embarrassed anymore? Do you want to get embarrassed any? Do you want to get cooked even more? Do you want to get embarrassed? And then not to mention 50 Cent. So that's five right there. So do you want some more? Do you want some more? Do you want some more, dude? What you say I don't know about New York? What you say? Hey, I just named five. Oh, Desiree Perez. That's six. That's six. You want some more? You want some more? You want some more? You want some more? You want some? Hey, that was six right there. That no. Hey, I just hey, he tried to challenge me, so I just wanted to cook him. Come on, dude, that was six right there. That was six right there. You don't want me to get on my computer, dude. Dude. Oh yeah, prize him. That's seven. Well, it don't matter whether they got bodies. They still rat. They still told. They still told. He probably dude probably worked for 50 Cent because 50 Cent have cronies that he's saying on certain channels and stuff. So he met dude is big man. But I just named six off the top. And then one of my subscribers added another name, so that's seven. What is you talking about? New York is the capital of rats. I mean, I'm just saying, dude. Hey, dude, just take your L, bro. Just take it, Just take. Hey, bro, just take your L, bro. You said name some people. You said I don't know nothing about New York. I just named I just named at least six documents. I mean, come on, man. You embarrassing yourself, bro. Please take your L, bro. I don't give a fuck about I don't give a fuck about no Bed-Stuy. I don't care. I've been to New York before. And if I came to New York, you ain't gonna do nothing. I come to New York all the time. You ain't gonna walk up to me and say nothing because all you gonna do is get knocked out. I got niggas everywhere, dude. You think I don't got no people in New York, bro? I got people in, man, for real, bro. Just stop it, bro. Just take your L, bro. Just take your L. You mad? This ain't got nothing to do with New York, but since you making it about New York, trying to say I don't know nothing about New York business, what is you talking about, bruh? What is you talking about? What you talking about? You see how stupid this dude sound? He said you continue to name people more who done more than what you would ever do. Also, now you cool with it, right? First you was trying to say they ain't snitches, but now you trying to condone what they, bro. You not, bro. Listen, bro. Listen, bro. Listen. Just take your L, bro. You making a fool of yourself. You already been cooked. You been destroyed. You been put. Hey, listen, dude, take your L. You been destroyed. You were easy work. You were easy work, bro. You were easy work. This dude say I don't know nothing about New York, bro. Stop it. Just please stop it. You embarrassing yourself, man. Hey Timmy, man, go on and block this dude because he didn't waste it. He been cooked. He can't take his L. Just gone, just gone. Yeah, thank you. I didn't had enough of this dude. I had enough of this dude because this was just getting nerve wracking. A lot of one thing about me, y'all know, is even if I don't have all the facts, I welcome people to put stuff in the comment section. That's why people mess with me. This dude mad. He sat up there and said, "Oh, I don't know nothing about New York. I don't know nothing about." And then I'm six. I named six documented snitches. And instead of him just saying, okay, instead of him taking his L, he started trying to change the narrative. He tried to push the goalpost back. He tried to push the goalpost into the stands. And then he started talking about, oh, I'm from Brooklyn and all. Like, dude, stop it, bro. I'll go wherever the hell I want to go, and ain't nothing gonna happen to me. I've been everywhere. I done been to the roughest neighborhoods and the roughest cities, so stop it, bro. I don't be worried about none of that stuff. I don't have to check in because I got people checking out for me, and I got people looking out for me. I got niggas everywhere. So just stop it, dude. I got plenty of people in New York, so just stop it. Well, it's like what Jack Nicholson said in the classic 1992 movie, A Few Good Men. Some people just can't handle the truth. I don't know why some of these New York cats get mad when we bring up the history of having what you call high profile rats. I mean, it's just like at the end of the day, listen, man, they got a couple of, listen, they got some rats in California too. You know, Timmy could tell you a lot of the rats in the Bay Area, they moved to Stockton, which I don't understand why they moved to Stockton, because Stockton is only an hour outside of Oakland, really less than an hour. But for some reason, they think that they can't be touched moving to Stockton or Sacramento, and Sacramento is only an hour outside of Oakland. So a lot of documented snitches, for some reason, they either moved to Stockton, Sacramento, or they moved to Reno. Oh, Concord. Oh, you talk about Concord, the city that's like a BART ride away. You talk about that's like a 25-minute BART ride. Yeah, but some of them, a lot of them be moving to Stockton because I see the dude. I ain't gonna say his name, Timmy, but he was you know he kind of you had heard that he was like talking. You heard he was getting his Goodfellas on, going to court, like finger pointing, but he moved to Stockton. And I was like, wait a minute, dude, you used to be with so and so, like what? So. But it's cool though. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. He probably is on the payroll. He probably gonna, you know what I'm saying? He probably is on the payroll. He probably telling right now. I don't even know why these dudes get so upset when you point this stuff out to them. I don't know, like, dude, what are you getting mad for? I mean, this is just fact. I could do a series on some of the people that came out of New York. I'm just sorry. A lot of the dudes got a history of telling. I mean, what? Like, man, come on, man. Like, I'm just saying, what is dude mad about? Like, he really triggered by. They ain't got no paperwork. Oh man, it was the engineer. No, it wasn't, dude. No, it wasn't. The boys themselves said it was Curtis Jackson that filed an order of protection against Herb Gotti, his brother, and Murder Inc. Records. And then we all know what happened with 50 Cent and Black Child. And then keep in mind, 50 Cent didn't deny the fact that him and Ja Rule had a fist fight and Ja Rule got the best of him. Maybe that's why he always doing this stuff to Ja Rule, bringing up Ja. Man, he didn't deny it. He didn't say it was a lie. I mean, Ja Rule told Pierce Morgan, and everybody saw it. 50 Cent. I wonder why 50 Cent didn't get online. I wonder why he didn't get on Instagram and X and say that wasn't true. So it must be some validity to it. And you know how I further know it's some truth to it. Now keep in mind, 50 Cent was talking all this stuff about Floyd Mayweather. He was saying Floyd Mayweather was this, he was that, he couldn't read, he was remedial, everything he called Floyd Mayweather, everything but a child of God. So did Floyd Mayweather said, okay, well let's have a boxing match. 50 Cent accepts, and then less than a day later, he backs out of it. Oh man, I ain't got to prove nothing to you. That should have told you right then and there what type of cat 50 Cent was. He can't go through with it. I guarantee you if Rick Ross, that's why I made that video a few weeks ago. I guarantee you if Rick Ross challenged 50 Cent to a flat out fist fight, a straight up boxing match, 50 Cent will find a way to get out of it. And as far as that stuff that happened with him and Gunplay, when Gunplay ran towards him, there's supposed to be two sets of videos. Now, the first set of videos that 50 jumped on Gunplay, but then they said there's another video where Gunplay actually got to 50 Cent and got off a couple of punches. So I'm just saying, if Ja Rule didn't put hands on 50 Cent quick to tweet about everything else, but he sure didn't deny that Ja Rule put hands on him. So there you have it. And then my thing is with 50 Cent, like I keep saying, he need to worry about what's going on with his baby mother. He need to worry about what's going on with his kids instead of worrying about everybody else, praying on somebody's downfall. Listen, I don't like to hear about this type of stuff happening, especially with black men. But him sitting up here doing all this dry snitching, him doing all this stuff where he offering bounties and rewards for anybody that can dig up information. I just want to say, if you really against that and you have an issue with trafficking and all this kind of stuff, well, here's the thing. Why not have that same energy for everybody? Why didn't 50 Cent talk about Josh Giddey? To put his picture in there, I may change that picture. I may change that picture because Josh Giddey was the most recent one. Like I said, why didn't 50 Cent talk about what should happen to Josh Giddey? We all know that the NBA covered that up. We know ESPN, the NBA, they all played a pivotal role in covering that up. They told everybody not to talk about that. They protected him, but they don't have no problem. These black athletes, they so seem to be worried about these black athletes who they having babies with and who they getting pregnant. They don't have no problem with those stories getting leaked. They don't have no problem they don't have no problem with who he getting pregnant. They don't have no problem with him. They don't have no problem with Jared Green, who he having babies with. They don't have no problem with Anthony Edwards allegedly paying for abortions and all that kind of stuff. But then they show, which that ain't against the law. It's not against the law to give somebody money to get an abortion. It's not against the law to get somebody pregnant or multiple people pregnant. But it sure is against the law to be affiliated with somebody that's underage. Now, here's the thing. See, this is where this whole thing comes into play. Now, keep in mind, they couldn't get the family to cooperate, but they have a civil lawsuit against the dude. Well, that's something that you have to ask questions about, because you have to wonder, why does he have such a strained relationship with his eldest son Marquise versus he seemed to have at least a you know what I'm saying? He seems to be okay with this other BM. But now all of a sudden she accusing him of something. Now all of a sudden, oh, well, that's not true. And people need to don't jump to conclusions. But yet you sitting up here telling everybody to convict Sean Combs in the court of public opinion. And then, like I said, you have these 50 Cent cheerleaders coming to people's channel who just basically asking questions about 50 Cent and just asking, why doesn't Curtis Jackson have the same energy for these non-blacks that he has for blacks? He has a history of attacking black people. But he says next to nothing about these other people. At the end of the day, everybody says something about George Floyd because it was fashionable, because it was the hot thing to do. It was fashionable. It was the election year. So, of course, everybody has something to say about George Floyd because it was fashionable. Everybody had an angle. But as you can see, nothing's really been done. Things went right back to normal. People basically, saying that people who have an encounter with the police that happen to be black, they should just comply. And a lot of times people have complied and they still ended up in the morgue. So just stop the cap. Yeah, that's what I keep saying. Like 50 Cent seemed to be worried about who doing what with men. But once again, what's up with Eminem sending you those text messages, man, talking about when he gonna come into town and be able to ride that? Like, dude, who plays like that? And I keep I ain't never said who sends what heterosexual male sends a man a text like that? I ain't never sent nobody no text talking about, hey man, like what? Dude, what are you talking about? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. This would always have to play watchdog for his white master Eminem. That's all I'm saying, dude. Your moral compass seems to be off a little bit. Like I said before, you defend Eminem like I said, nobody. Here's the thing. Yeah, here's the thing. Eminem took a chance on you. You know why no record labels wanted you? No other record labels wanted you because you were considered to be a rat. You had a bad reputation for being difficult to work with. You just had a terrible reputation. And the only reason why Eminem put you on because it was a PR move. Let's just keep it factual. Eminem put you on because those demo tapes came out of Eminem saying all that racist shit. That's what happened. That's what happened. So Eminem had to basically cover his tracks. So he found this, he found this, you know what I'm saying, this rapper that was pretty much blackballed from all the record labels. 50 Cent was blackballed. Keep in mind, 50 Cent had a deal, I think, with I forgot. I think he was gonna sign with Trackmasters. You know, those were the people that was putting out that was doing remixes for LL Cool J. I think they did that. Who do you love? They did that Lounging remix, which, by the way, that was a hot track. Shout out to LL Cool J because that Lounging remix by Trackmasters, that was hot. But 50 Cent was supposed to come out, I think, on Columbia, and Trackmasters was set to produce, if not all, his entire album. See, I know this. I'm a rap historian. And 50 Cent, I think 50 Cent was the epitome of a troll before the title troll came about. He made this record. Y'all remember that record called How to Rob, right? So 50 Cent made records talking about how he was going to rob people. Now, 50 Cent got signed to Columbia, if I'm not mistaken. He got, this was what, 2090, when was this, 98, 99, 2000? Because he came out, I think he made his debut album in 2003, Get Rich or Die Trying. Okay, so between 97, 98, 99, he was going to come out on Columbia, and I think Trackmaster was going to do his whole album. He got shot, but he was ostracized. No other record label wanted him. because he had a reputation for being difficult to work with. A lot of people didn't like him. So on and so on. So then what happened was basically Eminem, he going through the motions a little bit, because I'm going to be honest with you. Eminem never really officially apologized for those racist songs that he made. He never had a press conference apologizing and condemning racism. What he did was he made a song about it called Yellow Brick Road, and he made you buy his album to hear his apology. So he actually charged you money and made money off apologizing. Go figure. Man, I'm too good. I'm too good with this. I'm trying to tell y'all I'm too good with this. I'm too good with this. So he officially like charged you money, made you buy his CD to hear his apology, but he never really officially issued an apology for those racist songs that he made. But nevertheless, and like I said, we gave Dr. Dre a pass, because we actually should have came after Dr. Dre. We should have came after everybody. And that's just real talk. Because Eminem came after some of the most prominent people. He came after Lauryn. He came after Lauryn Hill. We shouldn't have let him get away with that. He went after Will Smith, somebody who actually did something and contribute to rap by basically protesting the Grammys for not showing the presentation on live TV and on TV. He actually contributed. Then not to mention those songs. So and then what he said about Michael Jackson. So Eminem got quite a few passes. And I think if it wasn't for Dr. Dre, Eminem would have got ran out of music. But Dr. Dre was so highly regarded based off the fact with his affiliation with NWA and that kind of stuff, Eminem got a complete pass, because we should have ended Eminem, to be honest with you, when those songs came out. Benzino was trying to warn us about Eminem for years. Oh, yeah, all that stuff was a lie. His own family members outed him. They said Eminem never dated a black woman in his life. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's another video for another day, Chase, because I'm going to call some of these black women out on their hypocrisy too, especially in hip hop. Oh, that video is coming. Trust me. So there you have it. So when Benzino, I think Suge Knight found the demo tapes, and then I think Benzino got them from Suge Knight. Eminem took Benzino to court to keep those tapes from being released, but they eventually came out anyway, and I heard them, and Eminem was talking cachet stuff about black people. I'm talking about, he was calling black people the N-word with the ER. He went in on black women. And like I said, he was allowed, but that's black people for you. You know, black people will forgive people that don't look like them versus people that look like him. So that's why 50 Cent needs to shut his bitch ass up, because that's what he is. He's a coward, and he's a coon, and he's a cornball, and he's a rat. He's a documented rat. And that's just it. And that's why he loved Eminem so much, because Eminem had to do something to save face, because Eminem basically should have been ran out of hip hop music. But then, of course, a lot of these coward rappers didn't say nothing. And that's why I don't respect them neither. But now all of a sudden you got some of these dudes trying to go in on Diddy or Puffy Combs or whatever. Like I said before, if you knew Sean Combs was breaking the law and doing all this horrendous stuff that he's accused of doing, and you didn't go to the authorities, you just as bad as he is, and you belong in jail along with him. Real talk. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was my track. As a matter of fact, I remember that. That's from Lethal Injection. Matter of fact, I have that CD in my car. I have Lethal Injection in my car. Love that CD. No, you forgot that people tried to bring up when Ice Cube When Ice Cube started the big three, people was trying to bring up that song Black Korea. Now keep in mind, Ice Cube made that song because it was coming off that incident that happened with that black girl who basically had a argument with a lady in the store, and basically she put the item down, she cussed her out, and then the lady shot her in the back of the head and killed her. So Ice Cube was basically talking about that. So that, but then they didn't have no problem trying to bring that up. It's amazing how they try to dig in our past. There, it's no limitation. It's no statute of limitation on what we say and do. They can bring it up whenever they want to. But then when it comes to people that don't look like us and we bring up something that they do, oh man, that was a long time ago. This was a long time ago. Y'all need to let that go. Y'all too emotional. Y'all too emotional. Like I said before, they tried to bring up Ice Cube's Black Korea, but then Howard Stern is once again, Howard Stern was in blackface. Same thing with Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel said all kind of racist stuff about Kimmel said all kind of stuff about black people. Howard Stern in blackface said the N-word, both versions of the N-word. He didn't really apologize, but you know what it was? He had the protection of that bed wench Robin, because she is a bed wench. I don't even be meaning to be doing this kind of stuff, Chase. I'll try to tell you, I don't be meaning to do this, but I have to come with facts. When I see that we under attack, I don't care if it's by somebody that look like us or don't look like us. I'm gonna have to come through. I'm gonna have to come with some facts, and I came with nothing but facts. This is why I keep trying to tell you, I will destroy these Eminem defenders in the debate. That they don't want it. See, the only thing is what they'll try to do is they'll try to have me, a person that's objective and can tell the truth about Eminem and his whole career, and they'll have 3 or 4 Eminem apologists. 2 of them will be black and 2 of them will be white. So basically, they'll try to conversational jump me, and they won't let me talk, and they'll come with AF, artificial facts. Okay, Chase, you name one thing that I said about Eminem that was inaccurate, that wasn't factual. His career is very, how can I say it? What's the word I'm looking for? His career is manufactured, to be honest with you. I keep trying to tell you, if he wasn't affiliated with Dr. Dre, Eminem would have been out of music by the time he released his second or third album. License to Ill is better than any of Eminem's first 4 albums. Just that album alone is better than anything Eminem ever put out. Real talk. LL Cool J's first 3 albums, Radio, Bigger and Deffer, Walking with a Panther, is better than Eminem's 5 best albums. That's what I'm saying. What's so laughable is when I either white people about how disingenuous they is about Eminem, they get mad. First of all, the people that couldn't stand Eminem, that said Eminem wasn't gonna have a career, was white people. The only reason why they started to align themselves with Eminem is because Eminem had the backing of black people. And then they figure out, oh well, black people primarily dominate hip hop. So basically, if we start following their lead and saying that Eminem is the best that ever did it, which he ain't. So what we'll do is we'll collaborate with some of these black artists that give Eminem the thumbs up. Hey, you scratch our back, we'll scratch yours. If you say Eminem is the greatest rapper that ever lived, then there'll be some trinkets for you at the end of the tunnel. So then some of these dudes sold they sold like they always do. And then some of these dudes got on social media and started doing interviews, basically trying to convince these simple-minded ass black niggas on the internet that Eminem is the GOAT. Any black person that think Eminem is the GOAT, you need to go seek therapy. You are clearly misguided. Go seek therapy, please. Matter of fact, I got $100 on your first session because it costs. I think a psychiatrist is $100 a session. I got $100 on your first session. I'll start a GoFundMe because if you black and you think Eminem the greatest rapper that ever lived, you are truly fucked up in the head. I don't even pay attention to them dudes like that because them dudes are just trying to gain something. But people started buying into it. Really, you know what's so funny? A white person can't even explain to you why Eminem is the greatest rapper that ever lived. They'll try to say record sales. That doesn't mean nothing. Well, he ain't the highest selling artist anymore. Once again, that title belongs to Outkast, so you can't use that now. Most people, and then most of these black people, and most of these people that cape for Eminem and try to say he's the GOAT, they can't even name 15 Eminem songs off the top of their head. When they say name an Eminem song, name 5 Eminem songs. Oh, Just Lose It? I said name 5, Just Lose It? Name 5, Just Lose It? That's just... I'm just saying. You know, LL, he be kind of making me mad. If I see LL, I'm gonna say, LL, could you please stop caping for Eminem? Because LL and KRS-One be getting on my nerve with that shit. Hey man, stop it, dude. Stop it. Like I said, these people that's supposed to be such Eminem fans, they can't even name 15 Eminem songs off the top of their head. I know more about Eminem than they do, and I can support why Eminem isn't the greatest rapper that ever lived. But these people that'll say Eminem is the great, you be like, name. That's why I kind of like fell back on Just Hilarious, because I know Just Hilarious was pandering, talking about, oh, Eminem is an all-time great. I already know if I told Just Hilarious, just name 10 Eminem songs, she'd be stuck. Because I done busted people doing that shit. Just saying that Eminem to go because it's fashionable. Like I said, can't even name 10 damn Eminem songs. But there you have it. But anyway, you guys, appreciate it. I'll be back with more later on. This game name fit.